Hi, hello. Welcome to another video. It's me, Stuart, with Holistic Health Activation. I've been getting quite a few emails and comments on my videos about setting up a program for beginners to learn yoga. What are the right poses? What's the best way to get started? And so I wanted to share with you this video today that's going to explain to you just that. Now, this is going to be a very simple but effective, straightforward yoga program for beginners. And the videos the comments have actually all been from men who are saying, can you put together a beginner's yoga sequence for men? But this isn't just for men, it's for men and women. It can work for both equally well. The benefits from this yoga program are specific to kind of the style of yoga that I teach. It's going to give you functional strength, which will help you lose a little bit of weight or lean up or tighten up. It'll help you gain flexibility, and it will give you a steady, calm mind and a meditative focus. So that's kind of the main points and the effects that you'll get from practicing this yoga sequence. And I'm going to jump right into it. So the way this yoga sequence works is you'll start off learning and doing sun salutations. Sun salutations, which if you click right here, you can find a link to another video that will explain to you in depth how to do that. Watch that video, follow along with it, grab your yoga mat, put it on, follow along with it, go really slow. You might not get it the first go around, but take a day or two to just learn the sun salutations, and you will get it. And once you get it, it's really powerful. The key is with the sun salutations, and I'll go over this in that video that you can click on. You want to go really slow with it and follow your breath and be rhythmical. Learning the sun salutations can be the basic enough program for most people, but I'm going to go a little bit further with it today and give you a really bomb program. So it's always going to start off with the sun salutations, and you'll do the sun salutations from anywhere from 5 minutes to 10 minutes to get your body warmed up, get yourself in that yogic state of mind, and then you will follow it up with the asanas, which are the poses, which I'm going to list in a second. But first I want to tell you how to do each pose, or what to do with each pose. You'll start off by holding each pose for 1 minute, and you'll go through the list one time. If it has two sides to it, then obviously you'll do the left side and the right side for 1 minute. Once you can hold that pose for 1 minute pretty easily, and you probably won't be able to for all the poses. Some of the poses you might, some of the poses you won't at first. But once you can hit 1 minute on the pose, then add 30 seconds. So you're trying to hit 1 minute on every pose. Once you're at 2 minutes holding time for every single pose on this list, then you're ready to move on to a new sequence, to a new program, and you can leave a comment, send me an email for deactivation@gmail.com, and I will post another video, or I might even turn this into a series depending on the feedback that I get. So, plank. You want to come into the high push-up position with your wrists directly underneath your shoulders, your back perfectly straight, your abs engaged, and you'll keep your eyes looking towards the front of the mat or between your hands. Press the shoulder blades slightly back and let the shoulders be into their sockets. Flex your triceps, push your hands into the mat, and hold. Reverse plank. Hands behind you, underneath your shoulders. Get them firmly pressed into the mat. Bring your hips up off the ground, walk your feet out a little bit, point your toes, flex your calves, keep your body as straight as possible. You can bring your head back if that feels right, or you can look at your feet or look straight up at the sky. I prefer looking straight ahead. Flex your triceps, bring your shoulder blades together in the back, and hold. Boat pose. From a seated position, bring your hands behind your knees, lean back, bring your feet up off the mat, arms will come straight forward, engage your core, sit up very tall, look straight at your toes, and hold. Superman's in position. Bring your arms out in front of you. Flex your back. Bring your feet up and your arms up. Hold. Warrior twos. Warrior two pose. Back foot 90 degrees. Right foot pointing straight out. Knee is directly over the ankle and in alignment with the thigh and the hip. Arms come straight out. Weight sinks evenly between both legs, pressing into both feet equally, putting a lot of energy into the arms and gazing right over the middle finger. Down dog. Press your hips up into the air. Press back, pressing your heels towards the ground, pressing your hands into the mat, relaxing the head, and letting the back be nice and long, pressing into the hands and feet equally, keeping the core tight and involved, and the back straight. Triangle pose. Triangle pose. Feet are in the same position as warrior two. Front leg is straight. Reach down, keeping your upper body nice and tall and long, the spine long. Place your hands resting on your ankle, calf. Left arm will come up into the air. Gaze up at your top hand. Keep your core engaged. Keep your hips underneath you. Breathe slowly. Seated twist. Sit with both of your legs out in front of you. Bring your left leg over the right leg. Sit up nice and tall and bring your right arm around the left knee. Left arm comes behind you and twist the spine, keeping the spine nice and tall and relaxed. Comfortable seated pose. For comfortable seated pose, I'm going to use a block. Now if you're a beginner that doesn't need to use a block and you can sit with your spine very tall and it's easy for you, then you don't need the block. But for most of you, you'll either need a block or some blankets rolled up. Place the block on the ground, sit on it, bring the right leg, right foot in towards your groin, and find a comfortable position for the left foot. Let the knees and legs relax down, sit up very tall with the spine, place the hands right on top of the knees and relax, engaging the core, letting the shoulders melt away from the ears and onto the back of the body. And remember, in comfortable seated pose, there's two sides. So this is side one. Then switch your feet out. Left foot close to the groin, right foot further out. Taking the pose in the same way for side two. So those are your poses. That's your basic sequence. Again, a little recap. You'll start off with the sun salutations, get familiar with it. You'll do it 5 to 10 minutes before you start. Then you'll do each one of these poses for 1 minute and build your way up to 2 minutes. And remember, the key with this one is to practice it as many days per week as you can. And it's simple and short for a specific reason. It's more important to do a little bit of yoga every day than to do a lot of yoga once in a while. Once you're able to do all these poses for 2 minutes, it's easy for you, you got the sun salutations down, then you're ready to move on. And if you are having a day that you feel really good, that you just feel like doing more yoga, by all means, do more yoga. Go through the sun salutations a few more rounds. Go through the list of asanas, the poses, one more time or 2 more times. So it's up to you to make it your own, to feel what your body needs, but don't feel like you need to do a ton of yoga to have it be effective. Do these yoga poses in the right way, and you will start to see results, and you will learn how to get into a yoga practice. After you've gone through the sequence, lay down on your back and relax for 2 minutes to 5 minutes. Your eyes closed. It's called Shavasana. It's very important to do Shavasana. You'll enjoy it. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a very straightforward program. This will get you going onto a yogic path as far as an asana program. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. And like this video, and please subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much.